Most YouTubers can only dream about hitting 1,000 subscribers, but what if I told you that someone was able to hit double that in just 2 videos? This is the story of the Roblox YouTuber, Forrest. If you don't know who Forrest is, she is a game development Roblox YouTuber who has made 2 Roblox Studio videos at the moment. They follow the basis of making a Roblox game in 3 days. Now this idea is fairly unique in itself, because most YouTubers usually do it in 1 day, 1 week, etc. No hate to those videos, by the way. So these videos were able to be done different already. Forrest went on to establish her channel on June 4th of 2023, which was actually a whopping 46 days before uploading her first video. I made a Roblox game in 3 days with no experience. And it is shown that she starts recording the video 7 days after making the channel, showing editing, customizing the channel, and making the thumbnail took around 41 days. Showing that YouTube mostly revolves around effort and skill. Her first video didn't take long to get to 10,000 views after it was uploaded. Currently this video resides at more than 40,000 views. Forrest's other video now resides at over 30,000 views. But how did she achieve this? 2,000 plus subscribers, an active fan base, over 1,000 positive comments, and thousands of likes. Well, we need to start with Roblox, the thing that her channel revolves around. Forrest created her account on the 13th of May, 2017, relatively old compared to most players nowadays. Now from her favorites category of her Roblox profile, her first favorite game is a game called Chaos Canyon, a game that was created around 3 months after she joined Roblox. Now in this game, I think of it as essentially Crossroads, but a different map. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's some of the gameplay. Your goal is just to get kills while having various tools in your inventory. A sword, slingshot, rocket launcher, a trowel which places walls, a bomb, a bouncy ball that you can throw, and a paintball gun. Now at the time of playing this game, there were actually a few other players, which when I looked at it before there were 0. This game also has 3.6 million visits, proving it used to be fairly popular. Although it mostly died out, making sense because it was created around 8 years ago, the rest of the games on her list are all fairly normal. Arsenal, Epic Minigames, Bed Wars, Murder Mystery 2, and K-pop Random Playdance, 747 songs! Well, she's part of some other groups that are mostly K-pop related. Guys, I'm joining this game for research purposes only. You could probably tell I don't know anything about K-pop, but let's talk about how she became popular on YouTube, the thing you probably clicked this video for. How did Forrest blow up to 2,000 subscribers within 2 videos? A crazy feat to be done by a new channel. How did Forrest get a dedicated fan base of hundreds of people? How do you get a comment section with no negative comments? Well, let's start with how the videos blow up and how you can make yours too. Forrest uses a method called editing to make them be entertaining. I mean, Forrest captivates the viewer by making consistent cuts or visuals at least every 5 seconds. That helps keep the viewer engaged, improving audience retention, which helps videos go viral. Basically, the longer the viewer watches or engages, the more views it gets. Keep that in mind while editing. What also helps is choosing good music, suiting the topic. If it's an energetic vibe in the video, then use a fast-paced music, or like something like that. If it's sad, make it use a slower type of music. Over time, you will be able to perfect this to know what suits the vibe of your channel here and there. Although, on a sad note, what a lot of channels do is that they overwhelm sound effects or their own voice with their music. So don't do that. Also add audio effects like pops or whooshes, but make sure to keep them subtle so the viewer doesn't actually really hear them, but they still notice. Yeah, I know that sounds kind of confusing. Another thing that most small channels do is most of the time the audio effects are not that fitting to what is really happening in the video. Some ways Forrest keeps the person engaged is by adding images when she's speaking and transitions to help. Now let's talk about her thumbnails. They have just enough context for the video, you know what it will be about, but you can see a tiny bit of what the end result is. But curiosity really helps here. A lot of you probably know it's part of the human brain to be curious. So by seeing the title, it begs the question, how did they complete that? Or it just triggers your brain to want to know more. Now, if you want to know how to do this, just ask yourself, would I click on that video? And also ask some of your friends or family or, anyone to say, is this a good thumbnail? Is this a good title? And yeah. Why would you want a crazy thumbnail with 100 things happening if your video is like a vlog that is fairly slow paced? Your vibe. I know that sounds wrong, but Forrest's video vibe/pace makes sense with how the video is edited. Like, you don't see her making a cut every half second and speaking at the speed of light. That really plays a part in making her channel what it is. She also has an easygoing personality and tone, which really goes along well with the music choice and the editing. So, not rushing the viewer into watching, letting them enjoy everything on the screen and take it in. Now, for different age groups, you might need to change this. Like, if you are trying to appeal to an older audience, you might want to make it slower and like not having a cut every like a second or 2 seconds or something. Like, let them take it all in. But if you have like a younger audience, like a 5-year-old kid scrolling on his mom's phone, you might want to make a cut every like 1 second, or actually like 10 milliseconds. This brings in a lot of positivity because they see an underappreciated content creator and want to help them grow. And also, the most important thing to grow a loving community: be kind. I know it seems simple, but most YouTubers don't do it. They act rude against hate comments, but there's a simple solution to this. Just ignore them. Force also takes advantage of the community tab by engaging with her fans and getting lots of feedback on her videos. She helps that connection even more by making a Discord server. Speaking of Discord servers, you should check out mine in the description. Well, I think that's pretty much it. With a little hard work and time, you can make a channel like that. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make one. Although, before you do that, make sure to check out my other videos and subscribe. If you watched this whole video, I really appreciate you because this video took days upon days upon days to edit. So I hope you have a good day or night.